Hey guys, come on in. Welcome back to Tips and Tools. My name is Janie Charlo, nurse practitioner certified in obesity treatment in primary care and also certified in functional nutrition. Our tips and tools are very quick, brief videos just to give some overall tips on how to achieve better health and wellness. Okay. Today, I really want to talk about few things that you could start doing, putting in action so that you could really just, change your habit, okay? There's a big part of action when you are trying to achieve a weight loss goal, a health and wellness goal, because it requires behavior change. So, anytime it requires behavior change, it requires an action on our part. And I will tell you that, a part of manifestation, that last part is action. Okay. And real briefly, the three parts of manifestation is what we say, what we think, what we feel, and then what we do. Okay. So that doing part is the last part. So there's an action that we always have to put in when we want to achieve some weight loss goals or any type of health and wellness goals. So these are some action steps that you can do to just start to change your habits, okay? If you want to increase more water, I recommend you pack water with you everywhere you go. Take your own water with you to work. It don't even have to be that much thought into it. Just drop you a few bottles into a bag and put it in your car and go. Some people decide to keep cases of water at their jobs, at their office, wherever they work, so that there's no thought about it. If they want the water, it's right there in their office. And I highly recommend that as well. If you work in different locations and you're not always at one spot, then take your water with you, keep it in your car, okay? Just in those hot months, I don't recommend keeping water in the car, but pack it with you as if you're packing your lunch, okay? Also, keep water at your nightstand, okay? Because this is going to help you take water in at night, right before bed. When you wake up, you're a little bit thirsty, a little bit of dry mouth, anything like that. Even if you get up to use the restroom, you come back, you're going to take a sip of that water. You're going to get in the habit of taking a sip of water. When you wake up in the morning, the water's right there by your nightstand. It'll be the first thing that your system gets to wake it up, okay? Versus sugary drinks and stuff like that. So keep water at your nightstand. Really good, easy, actionable steps to do. Pack it in your car, keep it at your office or your workplace. Those are all actionable things that you could do to keep water. Also, if you're going to be going out to a restaurant, take a bottle of water with you. I do it all the time. I walk into all restaurants with my bottle of water, or, I'll put it in my bag, in my purse, or something like that. Because not only that, I like to drink my own water. I drink spring water and I like to drink my own water. And so I prefer that versus some restaurant water that we don't really know where it's coming from, if it's filtered, anything like that. So that's another practical step that you could do. Okay. If you want to save a little bit of money and you also want to cut back on some extra pounds, start packing your own lunch. Okay. I started doing this years ago and I still do it. It saves me money, it saves me time, and I'm able to maintain my weight along with it because I'm putting my own lunch. It's portioned well, right? I have it in my own meal prep bowl. It's what I want. It's I know how it's cooked. I know it's how it's prepared. I know what oils is on it. So you have more control. You take the control. It's very empowering when you decide to, you know what, I'm gonna do this myself. So, and also if you work long hours, you get to pack your own snacks. Sometimes you get hungry, and we know at some offices, the whole office order Chinese, everybody's eating Chinese. This gives you some control, okay? That way you have your own food and you are okay with saying, you know what, I'm gonna eat my food because I don't want to eat this Chinese food that everybody else, and that's no offense to Chinese food. I'm just giving an example. But that's another thing that's really a practical, actionable step. Okay. Another thing that I highly recommend if you're a busy mom, you have young kids, you seem to be on the go a lot. When you wake up in the morning, let's say you have to run some errands or you have to drop your kids off or something like that, go ahead, put on those workout clothes, put on your gym clothes if you're going to be working out at the gym. Put them on. It has to be the clothes that you get real comfortable with. Guys, there was a point in my life where I wore gym clothes all the time because it was the only way that I knew I would get my workout in. I had to drop my son off to school. I had to, maybe go grocery shop, run a few errands. But then I knew I have these clothes on. I'm going to go hit the gym for 30 minutes, whatever it is. Okay. It keeps you more in the energy, in the vibration of being active and saying, I got these clothes on. I'm going to go ahead and get it done. So I found that to be really, really, really helpful for me when my son was a lot younger. It really, really helped me to stay on track and stay connected and motivated with my workouts because I had the clothes on. I'm like, okay, I got these clothes on. Let me go ahead and get to the gym. So that's really, really important. Be prepared. This is all about being prepared. It's about being mental. Another thing is just be aware, be consciously aware of your intake and food. You don't have to be overbearing, like obsessive compulsive about what you're intaking, but you should be very aware about what you're intaking, okay? If you know that for lunch you've eaten out 5 days this week, you went to Chick-fil-A or you went to McDonald's or you went to Zaxby's or wherever you went, you did that 5 days this week for lunch. You really have to say, you know what, next week I need to change that action. I need to really change that action. Okay. So action is just it helps you to make that switch, okay, to change that behavior. All right. Let's say on weekends is your time that you work really hard during the week, and on weekends you always like to go get those few drinks with your girlfriends or your guy friends, but you notice that you've been doing that for 2 years, and those extra drinks is bringing on extra sugars and extra calories. You might have to tweak that a little bit, right? You may be able to meet your friends, but then you have a mocktail, right? Or you have a non-alcoholic beverage, or you have your water or something like that. So you just have to be really creative in doing the things that you enjoy, but how can I make it healthy? How can I make it where I'm reaching my goals, but I'm still not depriving myself of the things that I love and enjoy to do? Okay. Because this journey is about loving it. This journey is about loving your body, loving your health, seeing your body and your health work good for you versus depriving yourself. Because when you deprive yourself, your mind is going to say, I can't have, and is more of that is going to come to you. Okay. So actionable steps, those were just a few tips. There's so many things. When I talk to people, I usually get their schedule, their work and their family schedule. So I know what's happening and where I could actually make recommendations. But these are just a few tips and tools, right? Just so that you could at least, hey, start drinking more water, maybe pack your lunch versus eating out all the time, that kind of thing. So that's all I have, guys. I will catch you guys next time. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Our website is www.nphired.com. Once again, my name is Janie Charlo. You can also find me on Instagram with my name, Janie Charlo, or nurse practitioner _hired. Take care, guys. And until next time, be well, family. And I'll catch you guys next time.